one and all. Welcome to Product Creation. My name is Celia Wilson, proudly sponsored by Kenneth Drayton and Andrea Gonzalez out of Hampton, Georgia, and who's then sponsored by none other than Campton Nadi Prasad. Sapphire's going crown in a spectacular way this year. It's going great. It's going great. Yeah, today, for those who don't know what product and system education is about, this is where we kind of get the rubber hits the road training on products and exactly the meat on how to build this awesome business, making use of the Brick Worldwide system and available tools and technology, right? So you're in for a treat. It's a more of an informal session where we get trained by the folks in our line of sponsorship and even other comrades that are cross lines to us to kind of tell us exactly how they're making it happen in a big way. All right, so definitely get your notebook ready, get pens ready, every single thing ready, because everybody who has been given the opportunity to grace the stage today have earned the right to do so because they've excelled in what they're about to present in. All right, so definitely without further ado, the first aspect in our product and system education is the product part of things. The lady who has been through it all, style, knocking things out like nothing. Yeah, no woman who's overcome every single thing that you could ever think of. Someone can be thrown at. This woman called Miss Carol Cox is going to give us her rendition of Neutral Light. Boom diggity, take it away, Miss Carol. Okay.
Okay. Hi. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
We're Carol and Anthony Cox, sponsored by Tanya in Miami, Soleil in Tallahassee, to Kenneth Drayton and Andrea Gonzalez here in Atlanta, and then it goes to Compton and Nadi Prasad, up to Sanjeev and Shama Saha. Woo! I'm doing Neutral Light. I want to show y'all this. Can y'all see this stash? This is all me. All of this is all my stash. So I'm going to show y'all.
Yeah, now we can. Looks great.
Yes. Okay, take all of this because I don't want to go take all the medicine in the hospital. You understand what I'm saying? No prescription, all natural, right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go through a couple of them and then I'm gonna talk as I go. Okay.
Okay.
The first one is the double X, as well as the balancing double X, 3 compartments. You know the box, I forgot the box. Yeah, the box shows everything that's in the double X, and it's a list just like this of everything that's in the double X, and it tells you all the greens, all the yellows, all the purples that you're supposed to have, like the cabbages, the green leaf lettuce, everything. So I take that in the morning. Make sure you take your food, like when you eat, then take your supplements, because it kind of have you feeling a little woozy if you don't take them. The fruits and vegetables, you take 2 of these and you have all your daily fruits and vegetables out of this. Then you have, I take the Balancing Health Omega. Read the side, y'all, and it'll tell you. These are the little glow, I call them glow pills, but they're really good. But on the back, on the sides of all these supplements, it tells you how many you're supposed to take, and they will tell you with food or a big tall glass of water. Y'all got to read the instructions so you won't feel woozy, or tell your customers to show them how to take this stuff. Show them how to take the supplements so they won't be sick and then call you and say, look, when I took your medicine, I got sick. No. You need to show them how to read the instructions. Okay, this is a chewable. This is our new chewable vitamin E. It's so good. You take 3 of these and chew them up, got your daily vitamin E for the day. Cellular health, people when they talk to you, and then you'll know what all you need to prescribe for them. Then I also have one for menopause. Yes, I'm old, but I'm good. Hot flashes are no joke. If you ever hear women say something about some hot flashes, let them take some of this. We got black cohoshes in here, and it is amazing. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Sometimes people have problems sleeping. They wake up with the hot sweats. Just saying, I got something for that. Don't be scared. It's okay. Okay, then I have the rhodiola. This is what all the Tallahassee and all the young bucks. This is what y'all take. Rhodiola. It's awesome. I take this for my focus. I didn't know that I needed it, but I started taking it and it's amazing. Then I also have the Cal Mag D. This is for your vitamin D. It helps your bones and it helps your bones. So I take this one as well. It's one capsule.
Hold on, guys. Camera stuff. Okay. All right.
Okay. And then, oh yeah. Vitamin C plus. Okay. Vitamin C plus. This is a new one too. It's just a new bottle. Being in the bottle, it's 180 tablets. It's real nice. You take one a day. Awesome. Then also have the big daily one. This is a new one. They just like revamped it. Minerals, vitamins, essential vitamins. This one comes 180 tablets as well. You take 2. Yeah, it's really. I just got that one, so I'm really excited about that one. This one is vitamin B complex. Y'all know who told me about this one? Marge Fisher. I take 3 of those a day. So yeah, it helps me with my bones and it helps me grow.
But which one was that there, Carol? Which one was that?
Vitamin B complex.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah, they have a new one.
And they have a new one coming out as well.
Long lasting one. Yeah.
Long lasting and the immediate one that's coming out. Yeah, it was at the product expo. Yes, it was. My bad. This is the old bottle. I'm almost out. That's why I brought it. Yeah. And then this one is a new one. It's called Natural Energy G. This is a new one too.
Right, that's one there. I have it there.
That's a good one.
This one is really good. It's caffeine-free endurance.
Somewhere.
And it's made with the
Caffeine-free one, natural energy.
root. I cannot pronounce the root. Can y'all see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Looking good. Looking good.
Okay, then I have the diabetes. If you have any friends or family, make sure they check with their doctor, like their primary doctor. Diabetics. We have primary doctors and then we have regular doctors. You go to your primary doctor, and my doctor said it was okay and it was safe for me to take this glucose help. So I take this as well. And I ran out of my carb blocker, but you know, we have that in the business as well. That helps me, like if I eat something, I'm not supposed to eat so many carbs, but if I slip and eat like some spaghetti, the carbs, then I can take a carb blocker and it'll help, you know, so my sugar don't spike up. Okay, then I just have, I have this one, hair, nail, and skin. I take this one every day as well, and it is for your hair. These are my nails. Can you see my nails? My nails. My hair is almost down my back. That's what I wanted.
Wow.
Awesome. Yeah.
Looking nice.
Yeah, and it comes. You take 1 to 3 tablets a day, and you get 60 tablets. This bottle is really, it's a nice size too. So I take 3. That's why I'm long nails, long hair. Take 3 a day. It's okay. Just make sure you eat. That's all I want y'all to do. Make sure you read the instructions. This one is the immunity. How you say it? Echinacea. Echinacea. You take this and it'll keep your immune system kind of, how do you say it? It protects the immune system. Protect your immune system. That's what I'm trying to say.
Makes it stronger.
Yes, it makes your immune system stronger. So it's real good. It's summertime and wintertime. Winter's coming, you know, you don't want the flu to step up on you, so get you some, Okay. Then I also, vision health. Take 2 of those a day. Make sure you eat. This helped my vision. I wear glasses, but at night, the prescription in my glasses is not there anymore, so I had to go to the doctor and get a new prescription. But this is helping, you know, the vision. Like when I do take these, I don't really need the glasses during the day. So I think that's awesome. And then oh, memory builder. We all need this. The older you get, yeah, the brain, you need to get your brain relaxed and keep you memorizing things. So yeah, memory builder is a good one. Students, I know y'all need this for homework. So just saying. Then I take the heart health Q code 10. Code Q10. I take this one as well. And it helps your heart as well too. And it's also good. I can't remember what that doctor said. It helps keep your heart young. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. That's what the bottle says. Yeah. We need that. Oh, y'all, I got the new one from the expo. I'm gonna show y'all. The vitamin B dual action help fight fatigue. I started taking this pill. Now I can walk to the mall for like 4 hours and I'm fine.
Oh,
no joke.
Vitamin B dual action. My word. Okay.
Dual action. Let me show you how cute it is. I'm just saying, it's really thin. Can y'all see that? It's really thin, and it's light green on one side, and it's dark green on the other side.
Okay, that's
so funky fresh. They had one of these big old pills at the expo that we went to here in Atlanta. Like you can literally stand beside this pill, and it looks like I thought it was a football. They had one you can have in your hand, and they had a real big one. I don't know if y'all saw my picture where I was standing next to that big old lip gloss. They had big objects out there that you can stand by. And I just thought it was kind of cute. I mean, it's just a little oval pill, but it has so much power. I'm just saying. This is just all awesome. And then this one, you take 1 to 2 tablets a day. And this comes 120 tablets in one bottle. So it's not, this ain't nothing cheap. Oh, this ain't nothing cheap. And then what else did I talk about? Everything? Yep, you got it. I think I talked about everything. Okay. And it's gonna put a video. Okay. Now he's gonna get me he's gonna help me get me a video up. But I did want to tell y'all also with the twist tube, the raspberry joint health. Yeah. Y'all know we also have the joint health in the supplement. Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, glucose right. Got you.
The people that say they don't want to, they don't like the vitamin, the raspberry flavor, and you say, oh, that's fine. Would you prefer the supplement? It's a joint health supplement, flexibility and mobility. It's in the same pill. You take 2 tablets of them. It's the same as the vitamin twist 2 joint health. And then we also have this. I'm almost done. The perfect pack. With the individual, you just break it apart. I think it's 1 for day and 1 for night. Yeah. Okay. Well, we also have the ones for the men's pack and the women's pack. Yes. And Anthony just started taking this one, the perfect pack. He just started taking this one. He takes it in the day and he takes it at night. Nice. He has a crazy schedule now, so he's always putting them in his pocket. And I was washing clothes last week, and I saw all the packs in his pocket. I'm like, could you take the packet when you empty it out? Please throw the trash away. Right. I'm like, are you gonna have me washing all the packets? And then I'm looking in the wash house, taking out all these packets out of your clothes. That's not right. Just take it out. Just be right about it. Be right about it. And then the all plant-based protein powder. Yes. I just started taking this one, and it tastes better when you use the shake part of it. Yeah, it's really good. Hey, boom. They had an excess bundle. I'm sorry, I missed this. They had an excess bundle where they gave you the free blender.
Nice.
Yeah. But this promotion is gone, but you know they're going to come out with another one. You just got to be fast and just grab it. Because it comes with the shake. It comes with the shake. It comes with the powder.
Nice.
Excess powder. I'm just sorry I missed it.
What did you guys have first?
Then what else? I think that's it.
Did you?
Okay, Ken's gonna help me and show a video. So y'all hold on 1 minute.
You got it. No problem.
Okay.
You guys can see the screen?
Yes.
You should be eating a well-balanced diet like this every day to get the nutrients you need. If you're not, you need the Nutrilite Perfect Pack for your health. So, how healthy is your diet? I don't have a chance to sit down and get a well-balanced diet. Go, go, go.
Please send up these fast food. I eat really embarrassing foods. I eat chicken strips, fries. To eat a complete well-balanced diet every day, you have to have your own supermarket. Here we are at Forest Hills Foods to demonstrate all the foods you would need to eat to get the nutrient equivalent from the products in a Nutrilite Perfect Pack for your health.
And in here, you get the XX multivitamins, concentrated fruits and vegetables, and the Nutrilite Ocean Essentials Balanced Health. Think of it as a supermarket in a box.
Come on, let's go shopping. Are you eating the recommended 5 to 9 servings of fruits and vegetables a day?
No.
Well, concentrated fruits and vegetables gives you the phytonutrient equivalent of 3 oranges. Can you go grab a cup and a half of raspberries? And 5 apples. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5. Great.
So we have 1 cup of spinach, 1 medium tomato, the 2 servings of green tea. Are you eating 2 servings of ocean fish a week? With Nutrilite Ocean Essentials Balanced Health, you'll get the omega-3s in 2 1/4 ounces of fresh ocean fish. Is your diet giving you all the vitamins and minerals you need for optimal health? For the nutrient equivalent in 1 serving of double X, you have to eat 1½ chicken breast, 3.3 pounds of pork loin, and 4.2 pounds of ground beef. Back to the fruits, 22 bananas, and just a few more stop.
More?
4.2 cups of green peas, 6 cups of beans, and I hope you like peanut butter.
Oh, I do.
Because you need to eat 33 tablespoons.
I love peanut butter. Okay, last stop.
Yes, 7 3/4 quarts of low-fat milk.
Can I get chocolate milk?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it coming. 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Your total, over $90 for 1 day of nutrition you need. Well, now you can get the equivalent of all this in 1 daily serving of the Nutrilite Perfect Pack.
So how much is good health worth to you and to your family?
So for less than the cost of a latte and a donut, you get what may be missing in your diet and can put you on the path to a full, healthy, active life. The Nutrilite Perfect Pack for your health is available exclusively through an Amway independent business owner.
Okay, I'm
All right, back to the host.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. That was spectacular. Man, Cara, taking some notes, and I'm going to try that whole, that football pill, that B vitamin pill, dual action, that look well serious. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we should be good to go. So, yeah, man. So, I was just, I think you could turn it back a little bit. Yeah, anyway, so good stuff, guys. You see why you gotta be here, man. You get to learn a lot. And especially from someone like Carol who's tried it and used it and stuff, so that she can naturally get what she needs from her body. That you don't have to keep going to chemicals to kind of get what your doctor thinks that you need. You know. So great stuff, great stuff. Now we're on up to the next part of, we're going to start the system education part of things, which means we have through the Brick Worldwide system, we've been blessed to be empowered by some of the educational material. One of it is called through the streaming program. All right, and then another part of the program is book. But today, right now, we have none other than one of the Brown brothers, man, right, called Edwin Brown, gonna do streaming for us today. Yeah. Way go, Edwin! Go, Edwin! Let's go. Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool. Hello everybody. Glad to be here once again. Got to thank Miss Seeley, Malik, Roderick, my brother, Camta, Nadia, Miss Carol, and all the way up to the Galaxy.
Absolutely.
And today, as she said, talking to streaming, and what I got in my hand is a CD. It's an old one, you know what I'm saying? We had to burn it in order for me to, actually play it. But it's BWW 325. I don't know if y'all can see it too well. Let me see. Yeah, it's a very old CD, and it's basically what I'm talking about is the red light, yellow light, and green light by Todd Ryder, which I've been kind of listening to it quite a bit lately, but it basically explains that when you're telling people about our business, there are basically three don't want anything to do with it in a sense. And so basically it was like to help, if they don't want to deal with it, cool. You know what I'm saying? Just ask them to help you out. Do they know anybody that would be interested? Learning how to make another set of income in a sense. Yellow light are people who, you do manage to talk to, set up a meeting with, and they're usually from a scale of 1 to 10, they said probably like a 5 or a 6 in a sense. That means those people they like the concept, you know what I'm saying? They're interested, but they don't really trust you yet. And he said, for those people, you can also tell that their yellow light is if when you to build a list of names, they only have like 15 to 20 names, which in today's time and how fast technology and everybody's phone, leaves 20 family contacts in their phone. You know what I'm saying? That's family. That's not excluding friends. Okay, so those are the yellow light, and basically, like I said, for those, we say don't rush them. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of help guide them in a sense. You know what I'm saying? If they're willing to go this far, you kind of meet them halfway. And what else? For the green light, those are people who they're like a 9 or 10 and want to get started immediately. He said in order to kind of help your business, grow and to help them believe in it in a sense, they say that, when they're ready to go, don't start them off the bat, get them registered. Instead, and ask them like, do you have any friends? You know what I'm saying? You seem pretty excited. Do you have any friends that you think is pretty excited? That will probably be excited about this business too. And you say, all right, well, cool. Well, let's meet up with them. You know what I'm saying? And so basically meet up with them and kind of go from there. They're around people they know. You know what I'm saying? You're the mentor. They believe what you're saying, and basically when they do get started, they're already like deep. So, you know what I'm saying? That's helping your business out exponentially as far as growth, because you already have, 5 people under him. And so as far as when it gets to that, talking about PV and stuff, it's not all on them. Where they have to hit that, that 150 mark or, what have you. They actually have help underneath them. And basically the same thing with the friends that do want to join. It's the same concept in a sense. Okay, well, you must know, probably 4 or 5 friends that are like-minded like you, smart, ambitious, and want to, have an extra stream of income. And so basically, that's what it was saying. Just kind of don't rush it. When they're ready, they're ready. If they're not ready, then okay, cool. Just, you know what I'm saying, give them guides, you know what I'm saying, guide them into it. Like the yellow light, for instance, like I said, they don't really trust you. But if you get, like I said, some of their friends, and their friends actually believe it, then you just turn that yellow light into a green light. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with that, with the yellow light as well. If you try to rush them, red light, because they'll be overloaded with all the information that, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to help them with. And, you know, you can't really get mad at them. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. It feels like an overload, especially with everyday life. You know what I'm saying? We all have our schedules, what have you, and things. And same thing for the red lights. You know what I'm saying? If they don't, like I said, they're not interested, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You could either make them a customer. You know, so okay, well, listen, you know, everybody gets tired. You know what I'm saying? So we got some energy drinks and some, you know, proteins and stuff like that. We got something that can help you. That way they're at least a customer. The customer, they start, you know what I'm saying, taking some of the products. They actually build belief in the system. So even though they're red lights, you know what I'm saying, they could possibly turn to a green light too after, you know what I'm saying, trying the products time and time, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, they're giving you extra referrals in your business as well as far as customers. And you don't have to keep, you know what I'm saying, coming out your pocket trying to, you know what I'm saying, hit that 100 PV. So, like I said, that's what I learned from the red light, yellow light, green light with Todd. Let me see what it is. Todd Ryder.
Awesome stuff.
Thank you. And that's what I had to say today.
Awesome score. That's excellent. Thank you. Great rendition there of that very, very powerful CD that I think the handwriting on it is actually still Kenneth's own, believe it or not. Kenneth, you see how I use your, I keep everything you give me. I take care of it. But yeah, man. So great news, great stuff. Thank you so much for that, Edwin. You know, kind of power hitting home, like what Campton and other teachers are saying, also to give people their space and base and meet them where they are. So Todd Ryder, definitely, I like how you explained that. That's fantastic. And now moving on to the other component of our education system that kind of helps us build our self-image and become better us so that we could help even more people. All right, right now I want to take it to one of the big action men here, power hitting businesses all over the world, none other than Mr. Roderick McKenzie, to give us his rendition of Book of the Month program.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for the applause. My name is Roderick McKenzie, proudly sponsored by Rodney Wilson. It was then sponsored by the awesome Celia Wilson, directly sponsored by Kenneth Drayton and Jay Gonzalez, and then up to Camter and Nadia Prasad, and of course Upline Diamonds and Jay and Shauna Sahai. And what I'm here to talk about today is, of course, the big book, all right, which is a part of our Book of the Month program. We plugged into it. It's a really awesome way to educate yourself towards your success and financial freedom. And a lot of people wonder, say, hey, they ask the question, why is reading 15 minutes a day so important? And what I realized, it goes down to this one quote I got from a conference, and it says, personal growth obsession leads to business explosion. Personal growth obsession leads to business explosion. And when I heard it, it made so much sense, because once you develop yourself, it automatically, like, based on the knowledge within your mind, depending on how big of the team you'll have. All right, so your team will only grow based on how much you know. All right, next thing you know, they'll pass you down and they see you stop, and also they'll go up to the next person. You don't want that, right? You don't want to. You definitely want to definitely lead your team. You know, be seen as a leader for sure. So moving on again, say, hey, read. Another point I wanted to throw there too is being a part of the Book of the Month system. When I first started, I used to just read to want to finish the book instead of actually reading the growth within the book. All right, so I want to just throw a point out there. When you read to really take in and benefit from what you're reading. Don't just read to say, oh, I'm finished at yes, next, on to the next one, and just say, hey, I finished this book, just to talk about it. Don't do that. Do it to really benefit and grow within yourself to move that next level. All right, so it's all about personal growth. The other thing is how, when, and where to read 15 minutes a day. All right, so the way I would answer it is this way: read whenever, wherever. Like read whenever. Once it isn't jeopardizing someone else's time, you know, and of course their commitment, or I would say their value. So make sure when you read, be open to your surroundings. You know, make sure if you're in a conversation, of course, you're not going to be reading. You're at work, you know, you're on the clock, so you don't want to be reading on the clock, and you notice it's your boss's time, so you got to give him his time. So definitely be respectful of other people's time and value when reading. So other than that, you can read anywhere at any time. All right, so read in the toilet, read in the shower. Don't wet up the book now. All right, so wherever you want to read, for sure. Another thing is, so based on those things right there, those heavy hitting information, I want to share a book that I'm reading now that I realized I needed to work on, and it's of course How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Now, Dale Carnegie, he's an awesome author. Like, he wrote a ton of other really heavy hitting, hard winning books. A few of them are The Leader in You. That's another book he wrote. How to Develop Self-Confidence and Influence People by Public Speaking. How to Stop Working and Start Living. How to Enjoy Your Life, you know, and job. And then the quick and easy way to effective speaking. So if you look at all the kind of books he reads now, and just by reading this one alone, it makes me want to buy those other ones, you know, because he's just so awesome, great author. And the way he does it is like he lures you into it. Like when you get into that, like you in there, yeah, you don't want to come out, you know. And the conviction, the kind of stories. For example, people in the past, like how we relate this to World War, how huge things happen because of poor people's skills. And when you see those heavy examples, you'd be like, shoot, this is really serious stuff, and it could really affect your future based on the way you communicate with people today. Sure. So How to Win Friends and Influence People, definitely a book you guys want to read. And a good example I want to show now, a nice, you know, heavy hitting quotes from chapter 1. And the chapter 1 is entitled if you want honey, don't kick over the beehive. I like that. And in that chapter, it's funny you said that, because I just had a conversation with Malik earlier about that. You know, he's like, how come, like, if me and my roommates, like, how come they say certain things, but I don't really get on them about it. I just let it ride, you know, I just laugh it off. He's wondering why I do that. It's because I am beyond that. You know, I don't want to scoop down to get dirty, because it's the last thing that says, hey, if you fight with a pig, you both get muddy and the pig likes it, right? You don't want to get that kind of situation. So you just brush it off your shoulders, haha, you know, you lose a battle to win the war, because at the end of the day, you don't want them to be, because if you get them right, you fix them set, they gonna be mad at you, you know, even though you right, you know you're right, and they know you're right, the fact that they gonna be like, I don't like this dude, you know. And you don't want to live in the same household of someone of that same, with that kind of mindset towards you, because it causes other problems, basically. So I'm saying, so definitely this book is the book to read when you want to deal with people to that certain level. I love it. I'm going to give a quote from it, and he used Benjamin Franklin as an example. All right, say his Benjamin Franklin, tactless in his youth, became so diplomatic, so adroit at handling people that he was made American ambassador to France. Now, this is how did he become so successful? What was the secret to his success? And it's this right here. I will speak ill of no man, he said, and speak all the good I know and of everybody. And any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain. Most fools do. But it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving.
Lord, nice.
That's real. So this is pretty much it for Book of the Month. I'll close and bring it right back to the host.
Golly.
All right.
Wow! My word! Jesus, brother. Solid! Oh my God! I can't ready for that. I'm waiting for that BBS, buddy. I'm waiting for that BBS. That was heavy hitting. Definitely got to read that book again, man. It was a really great book. Fantastic explanation and connecting the dots, and exactly why we need to continue to read.
Yes.
Well hard, right? My word. So yes, man, my word. So we just running up into the biggest of them all right here now. So this gentleman here makes use of a lot of people skills in his job right now, and on top of that, he's done a great job here in Tallahassee. We've been blessed to have him for a while. Actually, I was talking to the guy who I'm going to bring up. I just recently heard Malik actually talk about that when this guy shows the presentation, that actually what caused Malik to get into the business and be empowered to do the business even more. This guy actually was in Tallahassee, was a student here. We couldn't afford him after he graduated. Right? Couldn't afford him. So he ended up getting big time work there in Virginia with the FBI, doing great things there, just always advancing in every single thing he does. And he has been beating up this business in every single state he ends up going into. So this topic that he has, talking about the system part of things, to let you know exactly how to do one of the 4 basics, very important part of the 4 basics called list building, is Jonathan Smith. Very excited to call him a friend and business associate. I'm ready. My pen and paper is here, ready to take notes. You guys should be ready to take notes from this guy. He's building the business literally in every single state he goes into and doing great doing it. So I love him to death, love him, and to life, all of it, right? Help me welcome to the stage or the online stage, Mr. Jonathan K. Smith.
Hey everybody, I hope everybody's doing good on this Sunday. Thank you, Sile, for that awesome intro. Didn't think you were talking about me at first, so I was wondering who you were talking about, but you know, but it warms my heart. And like I said, like I always tell you, I'm blessed to have you as a mentor and blessed to have you as a friend as well. So my name is Jonathan Smith, and forgive me for not having my camera. I need to invest in one for my desktop computer. Proudly sponsored by C.L.A. Wilson, to Kenneth Drake and Andrea Gonzalez, to Compton United Prasad, and all the way to the Galaxy. So today, on this fine Sunday, I'm going to talk about list. So first, as C.L.A. said before, we have Pace's product and system education. So today I'm going to talk about the system part of it. And with the system, we talk about the 4 basics. So if I know Edwin and a couple other people are new, and Celia already probably put a crash course on the 4 basics already. So I'm going to reiterate a little bit. So the first step in the 4 basics is lists. And of course, you have contact, STP, or show the plan, or show the product and follow up or get started correctly. So with lists, you have 3 types of people you're gonna be on your list, basically. So you're gonna have your friends and family, which is your A list, people who you're really close with, or people who you're willing to let go into your refrigerator. Hence, Sile, she was on my A list. But those are the people who you're gonna talk to, who know you from when you were a kid. So maybe your auntie, your uncle, mom, dad, whoever, pretty much known you all your life. And yeah, so it's gonna be those type of people. B list, of course, is gonna be your acquaintances, neighbors, co-workers, people you talk to not on a regular, but you run into every so often. So it may be classmates, if you're still in school, co-workers at your job, acquaintances that you know around your neighborhood, neighbors, and such as that. And then of course your C list is going to be new friends and family, or new friends who you haven't met yet. So those are people who, like I said, you have contacts, so it'll be your cold contacts. And also it may be maybe people who you haven't really gotten to yet. So your chicken list, so to speak. So that's kind of a 4th one, chicken list, and that's people who you kind of not prejudge, but like you're not so sure if they are going to get in, or you don't want to speak with them quite yet because you haven't hit that confidence level yet, which is fine, because I was part of that boat too. And I did contact some of my chicken list, and even though they said no, I was like, okay, whatever, cool. And I'm still friends with them to this day. So yeah, so those are different types of people you're gonna have on your list. And of course, when you making your list, try not to prejudge. Like I said, you may have friends that you know for your whole lifetime, your whole since you were a baby, since you were a kid, and you were like, oh, I know how this person acts, I know how this person is, I know they're not gonna get in, I'm not gonna call them. You know, don't do that. Trust me, I've learned from my mistake. Like, don't do that, because those same people who I said they may not get in or they may not, you know, agree with what I'm doing are the ones that are doing something else that's similar to us. And um, and I've learned from my mistakes, so I contact people or I talk to people as much as possible, put them on a list and talk to them. And also, when you're making your list, you probably have gotten a sheet where it lists out like a whole bunch of stuff to remind you of people to put on your list. You know, definitely utilize that, because it helps you remind people that you may have missed when you initially made your list. And definitely get back to, if you don't have one, definitely get back to a person who invited you or a person who's mentoring you, the next person who's who's growing as a leader as themselves, because they can definitely help you grow your list even more. Definitely, Cele helped me with that, especially when I first got started. I thought, I was like, man, I don't know that many people. And then as she sat down with me, we started listing people. And I was like, oh, this person. Yeah, this person. And she would ask me questions like, oh, do you know anybody who likes playing basketball? Or me, I like playing video games. Who likes playing video games? Or who you go to, who you have in your class at the computer science department. You know, it helped me a lot to write down the people who I know and put them down my list. And that goes into what the next thing is the list setup, how you set up your list. Edwin actually hit the nail on the head, and I'm gonna talk more about on the red light green light thing. So pretty much when you set up your list, you want to have the name of the person, their age, their occupation, the current city that they live in, and comments. So the biggest thing about the comment section is it allows you to put down their status of that person. So for instance, if you put them on a list and you contact that person and they say, yeah, definitely, I want to see what you're talking about. You put down, hey, okay, next steps, show the plan, and then after you show the plan, they say, yeah, I want to get started. So then you can put green light on it. So that comment section really helps, so you can keep track of who you contacted already. If you showed the plan, the red light, green light, what's the next steps for them, and it allows you to keep updating your list because your list is going to keep growing and growing. So you may get from, if you started with 50 people, it's going to grow to 100, it's going to go to 200, it's going to go to 300, and it's going to keep growing because you're constantly contacting, constantly talking to people. And depending on who you talk to, you're always going to put them on the list like, hey, I talked to this person, he's sharp. I like how I talk. I like the conversation I had with this person. So let me put him on my list. And trust me, it if you're not used to it, it's a habit. It gets in, and that's a whole nother conversation. Basically, it's a habit that you got to get into. Also, what I started doing and why I started doing was if I run into couples, especially if I'm cold contact, if I run into couples, I put down the marital status where I put down person who's not with their wife, or like if they're by themselves and they don't have their wife with them, then I contact them. I put down my list. Hey, I remember he mentioned that he has a wife. So I'm gonna put down he's married. So because in the future, when you're gonna show them the plan, you want to have the wife and husband together so they can easily see and be on the same page. Trust me, it helps. It saves a whole lot of time when you do that. And like I said, that's another conversation for contacting. But yeah. So when you have your list set up like that, it allows you to see who's all in what city. Allows you to plan out, like, so for instance, if you have 50 people in Tallahassee and then you have like 200 people in Atlanta, you can easily say, okay, I'm gonna contact these many people in Atlanta. Of course, have your mentor person who's mentoring you with you, and they can help you figure out who to contact first, and then like figure out, not prejudge, but like contact first this person, and based on who's going to allow you to win basically, right off Jump Street. So once you do that, it allows you to see, like I said, the list allows you to see who you can get into a home meeting. So for instance, if you have like 200 people in Atlanta, shoot, let me get all these people who are in Atlanta in front of Nadia, Camp, Kenneth, in front of the whole team in Atlanta, so they can get excited. So then, bam, that starts your whole Atlanta business. Or if you have people up in New Jersey, Compton comes back and forth, and Compton can meet them in New Jersey. And like, hey, okay, dang, that's right there. It's gonna have my New Jersey business. Bam. So your list is very important because, like I said, it's constantly growing. It's constantly being, you want to constantly update. And I'm not saying like update, take 2 hours updating it. I'm saying like sit down for about 10, 15 minutes, go through who you met today or who you contacted already. After you do your contact session, if you do one every day, or on Sunday, after you do your phone team, say, okay, I contacted this person, put in comments what happened, so you can constantly keep track of what's going on. Because trust me, if you don't keep track of what's going on, it's gonna slip your mind. And when it slips your mind, and they contact and after you contact that person and you forgot about something, if you don't write stuff down or keep track of it, it can get lost. Because when you have after 20, 30 people on your team, and you trying to keep track of all the people who help contact with them and all that stuff, is going to be a lot. So definitely find a way how you can keep track of your list. I do it electronically. Sometimes I do it on paper and then put it electronically, so I can always have with. But it depends on how you want to do things. If you want to have a planner where it has all your contacts in, definitely do that. Great thing about this business is you can adjust however you want, because at the end of the day, it's your business. So, trying to see. So basically going over everything, like I said, when you're setting up your list, definitely have your name of the person, age, occupation, current city they live in, comments about that the contact, or comments that to help significantly make that contact even smoother. And if you want, like I said, it's up to you. This is what I do. Like I said, talk to the person who is mentoring you. You got Roger, Sile, everybody down there in Tallahassee, all the leaders down there. You have, you're in great hands. Especially in Atlanta. If you're up in Atlanta with Kenneth, Nadia, Compton, the whole Atlanta team, you're in great hands too. Just ask for help from them to see how you can improve your list and keep it smooth so that you can easily keep track with stuff. Like I said, it's constantly growing, so keep editing the list, and keep track of everything. Don't spend a lot of time on it. You don't want to spend like 2 hours on it, like I said. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. That's pretty much it. And keep doing great, guys. Y'all in great hands. And back to the awesome host.
Awesome. Wow. Wow. Done. So yeah, that was spectacular. Definitely. Thank you so much for that there, Jonathan. You see what I was telling you guys now? People here in Tallahassee kept writing, man. Nobody kept their head up at all for the whole thing, myself included. So I'm telling you, it's just really good to kind of get wealth of knowledge from people, just very successful people, just like Jonathan, out there making it happen. All right, now we're coming up, wrapping up to the end of the Pase right now. Our session is where different people who had different successes throughout their past week, what have you, since last we met, they get an opportunity to kind of take the floor, what's been happening, and what have you. So anybody who has activity, I guess we can start here in Tallahassee. Usually we do, so that we can kind of like allow the Atlanta team to wrap up. So anybody in Tallahassee has we have some big things, big updates to share. Yesterday was a fantastic day for us. You know, wink eye, wink eye. It's a great day, yeah, a great day. But I'll let some of the leaders come up first, and then I'll come at the end. So yeah, bring up Roger. Yes, as usual, you know, guys. We didn't expect anything less. Yeah? Roger McKenzie.
Yeah. This week was definitely a great week. I was able to get a lot of personal stuff and also Lisa and I was able to game plan for this month. She definitely said, hey, Roger, 600 people, we got to get done this month. So we came up with a game plan for it. I'm just working the plan, to make it happen. So come to her this week and next week for sure. So that's coming along really good. Other than that, personally, I got 2 plans shown last week. Both of them are green lights. They are moving to the next step. Ready to show another plan for one of them as well. All right, and they'll both be coming to the Tuesday meeting also. So definitely moving along, going hard. Bring 6s BBS. I see this with that, you know, 6 legs to BBS or even to FED for sure. So moving along strong, keep it happening. All right.
Awesome. Yeah, man. Big things. Anybody else have some things to share? Anybody else have this? Malik Porter. Yeah. Height adjustment. Height. Book. Hey.
I'm Malik Porter, proudly sponsored by Mr. Roger McKenzie, all the way up to Rodney Wilson, C. Wilson, Kenneth Drake, and Andrea Gonzalez, all the way up to Mr. Compton and Miss Nadia Prasad. And I recently showed the plan. They weren't interested, but still pushed them through the pipeline, let them know what we got going on. Excellent. But at graduation, I got a couple numbers, so best believe I don't need them in my business. My business is gonna grow anyway.
Absolutely.
I got a couple more other people coming through, so stay tuned.
Excellent. I know Rodney's out gallivanting in Orlando from what I heard. I'm joking. He had a family commitment in Orlando. So I know he and Edwin are doing some great work with Oluwaseyi, who's getting registered this month. I think they're organizing, Rodney and I will organize him to do. Oluwaseyi is very, very passionate about the products. Very, very passionate, right? And he is excited to sell. Very excited. So we are game planning with him to help him move some volume this month, get him registered, of course, and make things happen in a big way there. So very excited by what's happening there. And then I know with Jalisa, she actually has a young lady by the name of, I should know this. I know her name. Her name is Audrey. Audrey's getting registered this month. We showed her the plan at the end of last month. Then nothing stopping her from getting started. She loves Jalisa forever. I don't know what's going on there. I'm joking. But really sharp cookie. She's of Haitian descent and just ready to make it happen in a big way. Okay. Not a great news there. Too in depth. Virginia is back. Virginia is back. All right. She actually also graduated with her master's in public administration. Yes, man. Big up. At her graduation session on Friday, we ended up taking her out. She has a Haitian friend and an Asian friend, a Chinese friend to be exact, who we ended up connecting with, you know, and had a good time with. We'll leave it at that. We had a good time with. And we contacted the young lady as well. The Haitian young lady, she wants to be a lawyer, and contacted her because she cooks very well. So we always like to work with people who cook well. Regardless of what the business goes, terrible. But yeah, we had a great time. Yeah, and you know, so that was really good on Friday. Then what happened is that Stacy in Jonathan's business has a young lady by the name of Miss Patricia Powell, who's getting registered within the next few days. She's in the heights of finals right now. She is taking some online program. So I think they're in the height of finals for the summer session right now. So right now we are working, but we've been working her list. And also too, Stacy is back too. He had a lot of craziness that happened in his life, but he is back and full force, full throttle, making things happen. And he actually had someone come to the event yesterday. Dan, I'm going to talk about him in a little bit, but very, very proud of Stacy, man. Just take his shoulders, dust the shirt off, and just right back at it, man. Right back at it. So when you hear, hopefully one of these days, he tells us his testimony to kind of empower the rest of us to know that, hey, we can still power through regardless of what crap happens. So yeah, he's back with us. And yesterday, guys, some personal, just before I get into yesterday, did some contacting on my own, have some personal STPs for my business, my personal circle vibes happening this week coming up. Met a few security guards. Through working with Camta Pase on Monday. Camta, oh yeah, Lord, hope I forget Camta, guys. Camta was here on Monday, guys. Oh Lord, Camta was here, guys, and it was spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. Seeing Camta's plan, guys, is it allows you to know that when you, oh God, what happened? It wasn't me.
Mad about the other day.
He's still mad. I mean, we kind of pick him up late from the airport, and on top of that, we didn't give him his right access. So we're just not doing good. What did he say? What did he say?
We're eating.
Is he okay?
No, we're just eating.
Oh, good. Really? Come on, man. Just guys, come on. Anyway, whatever. But yeah, Camta was here. It was a really great look. When we did the math, he wasn't here for over a year, believe it or not. So it was very touching to us that he felt that he could trust us with the growth of this organization for so long that when he came through, he plugged and exploded, right? Plugged and exploded. So really very excited by the teaching. He did some higher heights teaching, kind of helping us understand how to gel teams together. He fielded a lot of hard-hitting questions. I was kind of sorry for him for parts of it, but he was able to kind of help us figure out how to hit our goal this month by asking us really hard questions, kind of what caused it, what caused us to not hit our goal, let us list it, and then talk about how are we going to make sure we solve that for this month. So that kind of root cause analysis, you really, really want to stay in counseling with your upline, especially as they allow you to target what's the problem in your business and work with you to get a game plan through it. So you don't just talk about the problem, you find a solution through it. So Crown Camta Pase was in his splendiferousness when he was here on Monday. And of course, he showed a magnificent plan. A lot of people are fired up. And even seeing his plan, I think, allowed us to know what to do in our plan too. Something that we may have not been emphasizing on, about the online version of certain things to kind of hit home about he did a great job doing it. So I took a lot of notes during it. And for those who didn't get a chance to see it, we actually recorded him live via the Facebook Live. So you can check the PDAT for that. So definitely if you don't get a chance to do it, didn't get to see it, you can definitely look at it after the fact. Now, big thing happened as well with his awesome wife yesterday. Yes. His awesome wife, Nadia Pase, was right here in Tallahassee doing her thing though. Doing her thing for sure. We started off the day with a ladies leadership session, and Nadia trying to just put her heart out there on the line, guys. Put her heart on the line, kind of like letting ladies there know what it took to build the business, and how even though, yes, for sure, they worked really hard in the beginning, the amount of effort and cost analysis, when you talk about how much they invested in money and time based on how it's paying them today, and of course, she didn't show us the full bank account numbers, yeah? She just showed us even a little bit from what the corporation allows us to tell people. Even from that point of view, she talked, you could see very on a basic level, need no calculus or algebra to figure it out. Just little math, adding, subtraction kind of thing. Lets you realize how much the investment pays off when we spend time to develop the business properly. So, when you hear Nadia and them, and you hear about the trips they took, so Nadia went real deep with us, letting us know what there is to have in this business and how to get it. So that leadership training, I learned a lot personally, and I know the ladies there did as well. Then it kind of, we broke quickly for lunch, and then we ran into the health assessment. My word. Slightly depressed, but it's okay. Some of the numbers were kind of crazy, for some of us, who like to eat and so it was really good, and Nadia not just showed us how to do it, but she taught us what our thought process needs to be through it, right? So how we could really help, what questions to ask our customers on why. right? So that now the entire Tallahassee team is now equipped to not just to promote the event another time, but to do it ourselves. So our PV is in our hands. Our PV is in our hands, where we can now command that kind of income and those kind of clientele. So there's no more a reason anybody can say that I don't have money to do business, because from the teachings from yesterday from Nadia showed us exactly how to get customer vibes, keep them going, and to get volume in. So thank you so much, Nadia. And of course, our promise to her, commitment to her, is to show her how it worked by, again, increasing our PV levels through, working with our customers and even ourselves, understanding the products that we have in the business. So it was spectacular yesterday. So thank you to our uplines for doing a great job with us. I know Rodney has like a lot of work. I see that the guy Romario has a guy getting registered or registered either early next week or it's going to be next week. And Rodney's been doing fantastic work in Gainesville. I just remembered that. So Rodney's building depth like an action man that he is. So you're gonna, when he comes back next week, I'll ask him to give an update of that, of course. But he's doing great work there. And anything else I forgot, man?
I look at Rodney's on now.
Oh, is Rodney on? Rodney! You could come on, Rodney. Give us your good stuff, man. I didn't sound like right. Oh my God. Rodney, could you hear us, man? Rodney? Are you also eating food in Orlando? Having fun, man. But in the meantime, we probably will come back to Rodney. We can take it to Jonathan. I don't know if Jonathan has anything to share.
I could talk really quick.
Large.
Yeah, so just been up here hashing away at my training. Talked to a couple people, talked to some friends, people I've met at the hotel. Just been sharing the products, and a lot of people, they now these days they everybody say, hey, that's fine. I just share the products with them and make them a customer. Been reading, trying to get back into the swing of things. Not trying, I am getting back to the swing of things. Talked to Compton a little bit, and he really cleared my mind and eased me before he took his plane back to New Jersey. And so definitely getting back close to the fire before I just getting back close to the fire. Let's just say that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and gonna contact one of my friends in Georgia, Jay. He's been out for a couple of weeks, actually a couple of months, because of the surgery. So I've been telling him just heal up and get better. Been praying for him, and I'm gonna call him, text him today, see how he is. But so far he said he's been recovering, so that's good. And yeah, and that's pretty much it for me in Virginia. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Got you. Okay, great stuff. Super. I forgot Jason Milton's dad had a challenge, ran into some fire literally, and he is overcoming some burns, second degree burns right now. So just keep him in his prayers. Jason right now is in I think it's Gainesville, getting taking care of his dad. But his dad is doing much better. He's recovering fast. So but just keep Jason in your prayers and his family in their prayers. Yeah, not you guys' prayers. And so yes, and I forgot to tell you, Jonathan as well. Stacy brought out a guest as well to the good stuff with Nadia, man. And that guest is ready. We're going to be doing a consultation with her in the next few days. So I'll keep you guys posted on how that goes. So yes, and right now we'll take it to Atlanta. Where big things popping. Is that a song? Yeah, a song.
No, yeah, I go first.
Go ahead.
Oh, hi. It's Carol again. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I had three contacts. I've been contacting a lot. You know, we ain't got no time. I don't have no time to be wasting. So I'm ready. I'm talking to people. I'm out there. When I showed the plan, they said no, maybe. Oh, I Googled you. Okay, bye. Nice to meet you. And I kept going. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and got one lady that I met. She said, "I'll call you back," and then she called me back. I'm texting her, and I'm sitting at Starbucks, and Kenneth is right next to me, and I'm blowing the horn at him. And he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I was waiting on my prospect, but she said she couldn't make it." And I was like, "What are you doing? I know you heard me blowing my horn at you." And he was like, "I was on my phone. I'm trying to get it ready for Ayoka." I just thought it was funny. I mean, I'm seeing my upline right next to me. It was kind of cool. But yeah,
Yoki got a phone.
I was you know, I'm out there every day. I mean, it don't matter. And it is hot in Atlanta. Do you hear me? I'm talking about hot, like my skin be burning. It's hot. But you know, I got plenty of water. Twist tubes. I pulled one out yesterday, and I sold 2 of them just from pulling it out. Cause they like, "What are you drinking?" Vitamin water. And they're like, "Where'd you get it?" No, I'm a distributor for vitamin Neutralite vitamin water. You know, long as you have samples on you, I know y'all know this. You have samples on you, they sell fast. So that's all I wanted to say. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, she said you go. Are you trying to show that? You trying to show.
Okay, guys, this is Kenneth. Before we bring up Nadia, I think Campty is coming online now that he has the right email address. We're Kenneth Drayton and Andrea Gonzalez directly and proudly sponsored by Campton Nadia Prasad. Big things are going. I'm from Trinidad. Big things are going. No. Anyway, yeah. So we have a lot of activity going on here, guys. Just like what Roderick said, the goal is to bring 6 legs to BPS and then 9 legs to what you call it, to FED. You know, so we're actively working on that. Audrey in Miami, she actually called me during Pase, so we're gonna get her and her prospects to join the our online Pase. You know, and we have some other folks that we're actually working with. You know, I don't want to say anything as yet, but we got some people in the pipeline who are going to be joining the team. You know, so just it's about getting out there and being consistent. You know, at least 5 to 6 nights a week, you should be adding names to your list. It doesn't have to be a lot, but add names to your list, okay? So with that, I don't want to take up too much more time. Everybody get up and help me bring to the stage Miss Nadia Prasad.
Okay.
She still lives there?
Huh?
She still lives there.
Divya's here. Say hi, Divya. Hi, everyone.
Does she still live there?
Say hi, Andrew.
Hi, Divya.
Hi.
I'm here too.
I tried.
What? Something with that.
Okay. All right, guys. we are Kamta Nadia Prasad, proudly sponsored by Sanjeev and Shauna Sahai, and excited to be in that line of sponsorship of Kumar and Anjali, Double Diamonds, and of course all the way up to Kanta, Kanti, and Lata Gala. Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
Kanta sponsor himself.
Kanta Gala. How about that? anyways, I had a great time yesterday, guys. Thank you for that. The crowd was, you guys had a lot of people out there, and I had a great time. It's been a while since I haven't been out in Tallahassee, so I had a great time with y'all. And I would love to see that, like Sile said, you guys going out there and do the health assessment. You have all the equipment in your hands, and I believe right now that you're on the growth curve, and you're going to see a lot of good things coming out of Tallahassee. We're excited for each and every one of you and your growth. But here in Atlanta, we were supposed to actually have 2 people coming today for follow-ups, but we had to reschedule those. But I've been out there showing the plan. Comta's out here. Last week we were out all every day getting numbers, showing plans. There's a lot of moving parts in our lives right now, a lot of things going on, but you know what, throughout all of that, we're still out there getting numbers and showing plans and making it happen. Because just like Kenneth says, 9 legs to FED is the goal, and we're working very diligently for that, and we know that's going to happen. We already have 6 legs confirmed to FED, but 9 is definitely the goal, and we're going to have that there. But we are again excited for FED coming up October 6th. In between that, you have the BBS. Ours is on the 19th, and I believe you guys are on the 12th, so which is next weekend. Make sure you get as many people that come out there. That's how your numbers are going to increase to FED, because as Kumar always says, function to function. That's how you build your business, from peak to peak. And so the next big thing is your BBS. So make sure you get a lot of people out there, because that's what's going to get your numbers up for FED. Each and every one of you should have a personal goal of how many people you want to bring out there, because it's going to be a very, very impactful FED. Nick and Stephanie will be recognized as brand new diamonds, so that's exciting. And we have 2 of the diamonds actually that's going to be recognized are from the Gala team, so it's going to be really exciting. So we are everything right now is gearing towards the numbers for FED, because we want to make sure that we have the legs sitting there to be able to experience what's going to happen there. The talks from Nick at 7 Springs was incredible. Both him and his wife, they did night owls for us, and just 2 young, 21 and 22, 20 and 21 actually when they started the business. Like I said before, were ready to go to medical and law school, and decided to put that on hold, which would have cost them more than the diamond income that they, the diamond income that they're going to be making is more than what they would have paid. So basically in 3 years they went emerald. That was their story. 3 years they went emerald. And then in 7 years, they're brand new diamonds. So if you're coming in today brand new, just catch a vision when you come to FED that you too can be on stage, because I truly believe once you, come there and catch that vision, you will definitely work towards that. But we're very proud of each and every one of you. Go out there, make it happen, get into your phone team. And fill up your Tuesday meeting. If you guys have anyone in Atlanta, I'll be showing the plan on Tuesday out here. So with that, I'm done. And I think that's it. Do we have any other announcements? Anything else that's going on? Oh, for the people that have people out in Fort Lauderdale, Dave Dudnat has a really big grand opening for his entire team on the 26th of August. So if you have people out there, invite them at the corporate center, because it's going to be massive. It's one of those big events that you don't want to miss. If they have people there, they're going to have a product line from every different line. Plus, they're going to have a person that's very educated about each one of those lines talking about it. So their customers are going to get excited, even the IBO as well. So you don't want to miss that. If you have people out there, I know you guys are working in South Florida as well. Get your people out there, and if that's an event that you could make, I would strongly suggest that you do make that. But
there's an Amway Product Expo on the 12th of September.
Okay, and Kenneth is saying there's an Amway Expo on September 12th. Is that in Fort Lauderdale?
No, Miami.
Oh, it's in Miami. Oh, guys, you don't want to miss that. Do you have to register for that event?
I think so. It was like the same one here.
Okay, so basically it's like the one that they had in Atlanta, and those expos are incredible. So if you have to register for it, make sure that you do. They have a lot of good sessions throughout the whole event. They have breakout sessions and they have individuals, just like Karen was talking about every individual line of products. This is experts from the corporation. They will give you profitability, how to create clients, and all that good stuff. So it's an event. When Amway puts on an event, guys, it is really a top-notch event, as they did here in Atlanta a few months ago. So make sure that you get out whatever events that are there. Go on the Amway website as well as the VWW website. See everything that's happening, whatever you can take advantage of, wherever you have people. You know, make sure that you get them out there and just make it happen, guys. We're very proud of each and every one of you. And that's it here from Atlanta. Just go into your phone team, and we will see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye. Oh, and say bye to Kareem, you guys.
Bye, Kareem.
Bye, Kareem.
Have fun in London. Or UK.
He's actually UK bound, so he came to say goodbye to us, and we're very, very excited that he did come to say bye to us. And we have a little snack here for him. So sorry, guys. Anyways, you take care. Have a good one. Bye.
Take care, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.